Hello, y'all. This is Joseph. I've been very busy the past few weeks, and I'm sorry I haven't gotten this Joker review in as sooner as I could, but I'm a college student. I'm a freshman in college, and I'm busy over the weekends. I work on at the news station every Fridays and Saturday nights, so my weekends are really packed too. My week, same with my weeks, so I'm sorry. But anyways, so I saw Joker. I do have to say that for the first time when I did see it, I really liked it a lot, but I watched it again so I could really get a full review and really see what I really felt was really good about the movie, because this movie did take a while for me to invest right after the credits. I'll get into that. But anyways, so this movie review is about Joker, and it's directed by Todd Phillips and stars Joaquin Phoenix, Zoe Kravitz, and many others. So this movie is it's the Joker. It's pretty much, it's supposed to be a comic book movie, but this is Todd Phillips' own thing. And so I do have to say that going out of it, when I saw it, I really liked this movie a lot. I thought it had amazing cinematography. And I know I say this about every movie, but this movie in particular, I think has the best cinematography I've seen this year. Because it takes place in Gotham, where you can just tell how murky, how gross it is. And I have to say, though, Joaquin Phoenix stole the show. I thought he did amazing with this role and how he did with this role. Apparently, he lost so much weight. I don't know how much, but he lost a lot. Which shows an actor's performance is, amazing. He put so much commitment into this role. And so, I thought he did an amazing job. I thought his acting was great. You could just, in this movie, he's a patient that he has pathological laughter, which means you laugh continuously. You can't stop it. And so sometimes he's laughing so hard to the point where it feels like he's choking. And that sort of performance just shows, he's up for an Oscar nomination. If he is, I wouldn't be surprised, because, he did an amazing job in this movie. The other thing is, I do have to say, is the pacing is slow for a good reason. And what I mean by a good reason is that throughout this movie, if you're expecting like an action movie or something like that, or any other comic movie like Marvel or like Aquaman or Batman v Superman or any of the recent DC movies like Wonder Woman, like if you're expecting that sort of thing, then this isn't the movie I would think for you. But this movie is mainly about character study. It's about showing this guy, and you feel so terrible for him, and then you're just, throughout this movie, he just turns into this crazy person where you're like, oh my gosh, like he's wreaking havoc. Anyways, and so the pacing is really slow, but it's for a good reason, because you kind of show him slowly turning insane and into the Joker character. And I thought Todd Phillips did an amazing job portraying that and directing that into this movie. And it was very good. The other thing I do have to mention is that you gotta know going into this that this movie is very dark. From an R rating, people have said all over the place, like, oh my god, this is like a very scary movie, or this is like bad for the movie theaters, or like this is gonna cause a mass shooting. Honestly, though, they don't know the Joker character. The Joker character is known to be violent. He's known to be very sadistic. And so going into it knowing that it's going to be very dark would really help you a lot. Like for me, I got like many different things. My friends told me that it's very dark, so I went into it knowing that it is very dark. And so I'm glad I did, because I took a turn for the crazy worse if I didn't. But just know that. But anyways, out of all that, I thought this movie was very good. I thought it portrayed the Joker very well, and it was Todd Phillips' own creation. It wasn't directly influenced from Heath Ledger. It was his own, Joaquin Phoenix's own thing. And I thought he did an amazing job. But the only flaw I have is It's just one little minor thing. It's like towards the end, I was mad about a specific scene. I won't go into it. I'll just say it's a scene that I just didn't like. But it didn't ruin the movie for me at all. It was just that scene. It was a little nitpick thing. But other than that, I would definitely recommend, I mean, since Joker's been out for, I think, 2 or 3 weekends now, if you haven't seen it yet, I'd definitely recommend it, because it's definitely worth it. It's worth your time. It's really good, and I think it's one of the best of the year. And I really liked it a lot. On my rating scale, I'd have to give this movie like a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Because just the direction was just jaw-dropping. Like, literally after this movie, when it ended, like, my jaw was wide open. I was speechless. I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, this is crazy. Like, I had to piece everything together. And, like, me and my friend, we were just talking about it right afterwards. And we were just talking about the different meanings and about, like, at least for, like, 30 minutes about it. And I was just awestrucken by how great this movie was. My next review, I don't really know yet. I mean, the next movie, the big next movie coming out is the next Star Wars movie. Which, yeah, I'm going to review that one for sure. But I also heard Zombieland 2 is pretty good, so I might check that out. But that depends on time, because I'm a college student and I'm also really busy with homework and all of this other stuff. So, anyways, just be looking out if I post a review. Just be on the lookout. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all for the next video.